I'm bringing you a fishing report. It's May 13th, 2023. I normally upload these fishing reports on Friday, but we had a kind of a different schedule yesterday, and due to the holiday and stuff like that, we're actually taking the weekend off. We'll be back fishing on Monday. But I wanted to bring you up to date on what's been going on with the fishing. And we're going to start by, first of all, I'd like to thank all of you that have subscribed to the channel. And I'd also like to especially thank those of you that become members or helping to support this channel. Uh, I plan to be uploading a few new videos for you guys here in the coming days with some techniques that we use on our charters and kind of help you out in your own fishing. With that said, let's talk a little bit about the weather. This week, the weather has kind of been hit or miss. We had a few days early in the week where it was very nice, and we did pretty good. We didn't fish yesterday, but the wind did pick up quite a bit. It's pretty breezy today. I'm sure it's pretty sporty offshore. But earlier in the week, middle of the week, we had a couple trips, and we actually did pretty good. One of the trips which stands out was a late afternoon, which I love to do this time of the year. Anytime between like March, pretty much when they spring the clocks forward, the days get a little longer. I like to start fishing that late afternoon bite, and this week was no exception. We probably fished for a couple of hours. I don't think we picked up our customers until like 3:30 or so. And on the way out, we stopped. We found some herring, so we sabiki'd some really nice ocean-going herring. These were really pretty baits. We had also caught, before picking up our customers, we had caught some pilchards that we netted. The pilchards were very tough. We found them around the Virginia Key, Fisher Island area. But like I said, they were really tough. We had to work really hard for them. The herring did bite good, but we were with our customers and it was getting late. So we caught about 2 dozen real quick that came in very handy. And we went out and first we stopped in shallow. When I say shallow, I think we drifted from about 180 into like 90, and we got that done. And I think we had one kingfish on that bite. Then we went ahead and we reset at a different spot. We weren't doing anything there. We moved to a third spot, and that's pretty much where we ended the day, right off the county wrecks. We were drifting anywhere from like 180 into like 90, 100 feet. And we picked away at them there. We got another really nice kingfish. We had a small AJ. We had a sailfish. And we had a blackfin tuna. Now this week, the blackfin tuna, even though we didn't rail them, there were a few boats that ran into them really well. And some of them even got like double digits, 10, 12 blackfins. They pretty much limited out on the blackfins. So it's just being in the right place at the right time. If you find clean blue water and some moving water, some current, they seem to be biting real good. Anywhere from that 110, 130, 150 range. Anywhere in there you could get them. Like I always say, there's no fences, so they can move around and you can get them at different depths. I've got them in as little as 80, 90 feet, and I've had them out in 300, 400, 500 feet. So they do move around. The sail fishing has been a little slower. Right now you're seeing maybe 1 or 2 sailfish a day. I heard one boat yesterday had 3, so that's pretty good sail fishing, but it's not epic. The bottom fishing we haven't been doing a lot of, simply because there was no current this week, and our customers really were looking for like larger fish, so they weren't really interested in like yellowtailing or anything like that. But those fish are there to be had. If you go down south to like the Keys, it's much better. I did get one report from down in Key West. The mutton snapper are spawning, and even though they've tightened up on the regulations and stuff like that, there's still an opportunity to catch a lot of muttons down there. I heard of one boat that had, it was a big group, 6 or 7 guys, and I think they caught upwards of like 30 muttons, and that's pretty nice. These are all big, nice, full-grown muttons. So that's pretty nice to see that they're still around. Other than that, that's about it. Some people have been asking me about mahi. There's very few mahi in the area, and the last few years they've been showing up later and later. So I'm really not expecting them until like July, August seems to be when they're starting to show up pretty good. Right now it's just one here, one there, nothing really to target. Well guys, with that said, I'll see you next week with the next fishing report. Tight lines.